The left eats its own. Now, it'd be very short sighted to say that all black women are on the left or, Democratic voters, but that's the base. Like black women, particularly in urban areas, are, they said it a million times, the heart and soul of the Democratic Party. Not the men, because no, we ain't suckers like that. But the ladies, by all means. So when I see this story coming out of Madame Nior, it's just too perfect. Pose star Angelica Ross calls out BET for excluding trans women from Black Girls Rock. Just in case you're unfamiliar with our stances here, she's upset because they didn't put men in Black Girls Rock. Apparently, this is something that BET has been doing for a while. Just, hey, black women, you're awesome, you're special. Never had one for brothers, but I mean, apparently, Angelica Ross wants to change that. This is written by Victoria. Yeah, we ain't about to do all that. On Sunday, September 8th, BET aired Black Girls Rock during the annual telecast, which was hosted by DC Nass, Angela Bassett, Regina King, and Ciara. We're honored. Okay, yeah, you need to really work on your punctuation there, darling, because if it was hosted by Niecy Nash, then I think that's a semicolon that's supposed to come after that. Not not a comma. Either ways, I'm being an English teacher right now. However, Pose star Angelica Ross noticed that out of all the women honored during the show, black trans women, or men, didn't even get an acknowledgement. Considering that a number of black trans women, or men, killed this year has reached 18 as of last week, and in very brutal ways, it's certainly a major issue that she felt deserved recognition, at least in the memorial segment of the show. Black trans girls rock. Let's just go down to her tweet. Black trans girls rocks. I'm willing to bet, BET, that's fun, that no trans women or men were invited or highlighted at Black Girls Rock. It is 18 now. 18 trans black women or men have been killed this year, but no mention during the segment dedicated to the lives lost. What? Why did she put a basket there? Oh, is that trash? I guess she's insinuating that it's trash. Wow, it's unclear whether or not trans women or men were invited to the event. With shows like Pose, a series filled with and put together by black trans women, no wonder I never heard of this shit. Or men getting recognition from mainstream award shows like the Golden Globes and Emmys. It's interesting that big names from the show, i.e. India Moore, or other well-known black trans women or men in general, Laverne Cox, aren't getting much love from Black Girls Rock. If I may, because they're men. There were people who responded to Angelica's feelings about the exclusion with a lot of negativity, but there were also a number of people who stood in support of the idea of BET's annual event being more inclusive. That's right. So can we just call it Black People Rock? I mean, if you want to be more inclusive, but nah, that's because that's the thing. The entertainment industry is just it's all gynocentrism, man. The black women on this thread are saying some really horrific things, said one woman. Y'all, to think about how y'all feel when white people say similar things about POC. Yeah, well, you said no way. You don't want to call it POC. Everyone should get a seat at the table, and this otherism is really sad to see in 2019. Angelica's comments certainly started a conversation on Twitter, because that's where just all terribleness comes from and goes. Check out what people had to say about black trans women or men being left out of the conversation during Black Girls Rock by hitting the flip. Ashley Marie Preston. We speak on intersectionality, and yet it isn't honored past cis normativity. Oh my God. Our sisters who walked the carpet, received awards, or performed could have also acknowledged us too. It should be common practice for black women to look around the room and identify who's still missing. You're a dude. If BET wants to prove to us that they are accepting and welcoming of all black girls, why weren't the women of the biggest black cable TV show, Pose on FX, not honored for the contributions to the representation of black trans role models on TV? We need to call out their bias. It's not bias. It's their reality. Y'all the ones that's like wilding out. And FX, what FXX or is it FX? It's FX. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all had Sons of Anarchy. Y'all, you know what? This is why television is terrible. So, just asking, has anyone or will anyone discuss in capacity black trans girls? No, because they're dudes. Like, I'm sorry. I think I missed the first 30 or so minutes of Black Girls Rock. Did I miss any recognition for Janet Mock on her boss moves or any other black trans woman for that matter? No, you didn't. Because they're men. That will always be the answer. You're a dude. Cut this shit out. You know, like seriously, y'all missing y'all fathers, man. For real. Y'all want to sit here and act like, oh my goodness, black masculinity is so terrible. Nah, man. Not at all. But to get back to the initial point of the video is that, like, look, when you sit there and you open yourself up, talking about inclusivity and intersectionality and POC and all this other nonsense, you'll eventually run across that point where you enter Looneyville. Like, BT's run on an ideology. All of these ladies, well, I mean, I don't know about the dudes. I'm not talking about the lady boys. I'm talking about, you know, the genuine women. They're operating on this feminist, intersectional, oh yeah, we all the same, equality and all this other nonsense. And eventually it just comes back and bites you in the ass. It always does. Particularly when you're dealing with the feminine who, you know, off top can't particularly. So they. Okay, so apparently Angelica Ross is a dude as well. And they in this picture, like, they just have the bottom, they don't have the top. That's pretty funny. Like, they cut the face out of that entire picture. But yeah, deal is that you're guys, and honestly, if it's something that is dedicated to women, yeah, let the ladies rock. Have y'all have your own separate, you know, black trans rock thing, you know, because you ain't with us over here on the hetero cis normative side, and you know, so yeah, do your own thing, but you know, just this is what you did to yourselves, ladies. Y'all want to sit there and raise these young boys to be as feminine as possible. Now you got a whole bunch of them claiming that they're women, and they come to invade your space. This is actually like, it's so circular, you know? It really is, because for the longest, women are like, oh my goodness, I want to be in male spaces. And now it's turned around, and shoot, you got all these guys, because I'm not playing your game. I'm not playing that whole, oh my goodness, well, I believe I'm a woman. I don't care what you believe. That's on you. But when it comes to me, you gotta meet. Nah, fam. You're not a chick. It is what it is. But hey, Holly weird, right? So I just wanted to talk about this for a little bit because it's insane. It really is just another example of the left eating itself. And thank you, Madame Noir, for bringing us this one. I'm going to do a video on Madame Noir, Bold. There's another one. But it's just, there's all these different websites and blogs that just tell these broads everything. These broads and these guys everything that they want to hear. And they take and then when they try to take the internet out into the real world is like, what the fuck are you talking about? So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, yeah, go ahead and do that too. I ain't scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute, they ain't feeling me quite like that. I mean, they want to play into the fantasy. Nah, bruh. Nah, not even. And speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? Is this something that you could have seen coming? Or, you know, is this something that really they brought upon themselves? You know what? Let me give you guys a good question. Should we be playing into people's delusions of grandeur? Because as much as these transformers want to pretend as if they're going that oh yeah, well, you know, because I believe I'm a woman, nah, sorry. at least over here. But you might think, like, if you have a good argument in the opposite direction, I would love to hear it. If you, oh my goodness, well, they just want to live their lives. Congratulations. That don't mean I have to. I have to partake in their fantasies. Like, isn't that a little strange? Like, or it might just be me. I don't know. Either ways, let me know what you think in the comments. And until the next one.